Hi there, Gemini. It's September 2012. I'm Dadhichi, and I'm trying to continue these monthly readings for each of the star signs. And to be honest, I don't actually know what I'm going to say until I open the chart. I like it like that, then I can just work more spontaneously. What caught my eye this month with you is a very significant event that's taking place, and it occurs on the 18th of September. There's a couple of other dates before that we'll quickly look at as well, but I think this punctuates the month very, very importantly for you, being that the planet, well, they say it's not a planet now, but let's just call it the celestial body Pluto, in your zone of self-transformation, moves into a stationary position. It apparently looks like it's completely still. Now, I would say that that is a perfect opportunity for you to really dig deep into yourself. Even if you don't want to dig, I think there's going to be a cosmic bulldozer working at digging in there for you. This could bring up a lot of stuff, and that could be sexual stuff, it could be stuff related to the past. On your own, that's good, because it's a meditation, a self-actualization. Pluto represents sort of like house cleaning, elimination, attrition, disposal, waste. It's in the house of death. Things have to die. And I find it interesting how a lot of people talk about, oh, I've been reborn, I've been reborn. I ask them, and when did you die? So that rebirth has to be preceded by a death of sorts. And actually, Pluto has that dual functioning of killing you and then reconstituting you, so to speak. The 8th house is your sexual house. It has a lot to do with intimacy in your relationships. It's also to do with money, finances. So information that you probably know on an unconscious or subconscious level. You probably knew it consciously as an experience, but maybe pushed it down. That sort of stuff. Could be aspects of long-term relationships where, you know, you've had the really horrible stuff happen, and then you've made up, gotten over it, gone through life. But actually, there's residual stuff there. Happens in a lot of relationships. And for you, Gemini, what's happening now is that residual may have to be removed if you're going to really, really find that inner happiness. Mercury and the Sun are on the 4th house. That's called the nadir. That's under the earth. That part of the horoscope that's underneath. That's also deep down. The 4th, 8th, and 12th houses of the horoscope are the spiritual houses of the horoscope. And of course, this spiritual awakening that we're talking about can't take place unless that death happens. So here with the Sun and Mercury on the nadir, Neptune, the natural spiritual planet of the zodiac, in its own sign of Pisces, right at the apex, what we call the midheaven or the 10th house, and Jupiter in the Sun sign. These are very, very powerful accelerators, I guess you'd say. I hope you like speeding. Some people hate speeding. They get terrified when the driver puts the foot down on the accelerator. Maybe I'm the driver with a lead foot at the moment, reading your horoscope for you, maybe acting as a catalyst to help you accelerate that yourself so you can keep up with the pace, because it really is going to be quick. Mercury's a quick planet. Your confusion there shown by the Mercury-Neptune aspect, and this Pluto position is very much triggered by the hard aspect of Mercury on the 21st. So you can see that middle part of the month is really when all this is going to start to happen. To intensify that, you've got this Mars-Saturn. It's a combination now that's weakening, because the fast planet Mars is moving past the conjunction, but that still brings in some elements of heat to your work. Could show that you're a little bit frustrated or angry with the way work is proceeding. There are a few aspects there by the Moon to Mars around the 27th. There's an aspect to Mars by Venus also on the same date. So that I would say is a key date for you this month, when things can flare up, where you need to make some resolutions there. That's a finance aspect for you as well, with Venus in your second zone of money. So your work, your money, there could be arguments that maybe over your pay, over how much you're getting paid for what you do. You know, employers sometimes are pretty clever in the way that they promise you more money, but then you don't see all the added hours being stacked on, which actually reduce the hourly rate in real terms. That sort of thing can happen as well. So pay special attention to that. In the meantime, keep working on accelerating, moving into this with due diligence. By that I mean your inner self, working through that past crap that needs to be offloaded so you can go through this rebirth process and come out the other end a new person. It's essential. The world's changing right now, and that's moving pretty fast. If you look around, I don't think you'd disagree. If you're not going to keep up with that resonant pace, you're not going to survive. And it's all about survival of the fittest, especially this year, 2012. It's all about survival. This money thing for you may be trickling down, as it is for a lot of other people, through the global economic downturn and some of the stuff that's happening in that area. You need to accelerate your knowledge and your information-based processes so that you can keep up with that. So this is a transformation on an inner level, but also on an outer level, particularly in the finance and work arena of your life. I'd like to see you here next month. Always happy to have your company. In the meantime, you can join me at astrology.com.au. A lot of free stuff, as I always mention. More on your monthly horoscope there if you'd like to tune in and see what I have to say there. There's some textual stuff as well. You can use that as a reference point against this brief overview. Look forward to your company next month. Take care for now. Bye-bye.